All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Now, on this video, this is kind of a serious video. Now I want to talk about Markeith Rivers. Now, if you don't know who Markeith Rivers is, I previously did a video on him, and I'll leave that in the cards right now. But if you're watching this on Facebook, you're not going to know what cards mean. You got to go on YouTube to see what I'm talking about. I'm leaving a link to my previous video I did on him. If you don't know who Markeith Rivers is, like I said, he's a guy. He runs a Facebook group, and his primary objective is to expose down low men. You know, expose them. He's saying that these guys are, have girlfriends and things like that, and he's saving women out there by exposing these guys for who they really are, in hopes of their girlfriends finding out and hopefully trying to save them. So that's who Markeith Rivers is, right? And okay, so on a previous video, I had predicted, and I don't know, just to be clear, I don't know who Markeith Rivers is. I really don't. I don't know who Markeith Rivers is. I never met him. I did a story on him. Oh, let's see something. I did a story on him, and I made a prediction. I said, based off my life experiences, just, dealing with people in life, and I feel like I got a great understanding on, how people operate. And I believe in life, you got to respect people. And I had said that something's going to happen to him. That's a matter of time now. And unfortunately, my prediction came true. I said someone is going to try to touch this kid. And see, in the game of life, the players change, but the game doesn't change. That's what a lot of young folks don't realize. When you go through life and thinking it's all about you and thinking nothing can happen to you, that's when you're going to have a short life. Because it's going to be somebody that don't play, and they're going to kill you. And they don't care. There's people walking out here right now that will kill you for something like this. Now, listen to me clearly. I'm talking about kill you in broad daylight and not even give a shit. Well, what happens if he exposed somebody that's been in jail for about 15 years and is so institutionalized he don't give a shit? He's going to run into somebody like that. Now, let me tell you why. Now, when I first heard the story that Markeith Rivers had got shot, right, I didn't report it because it was on these like weird kind of websites that I wasn't sure about. Hold that thought 1 second. Sorry about that. Had to check something on my car. The thing is, when I first heard about when Markeith Rivers had got shot, I didn't report on it because I didn't know if it was true or not. Rumors spread, and with the sake, you always got to keep the family in mind, because if a person got shot, if this story is true, you kind of want to just wait a little bit just to see, what's going on. Because you don't want to report the wrong thing just for the family. Everybody got family. No matter what he's doing, but he got a family. Now, I decided to talk about it today because he just released a video addressing, what happened to him. So I said, okay. I looked at the video. This is Markeith Rivers. He's out of hospital now. Now, that video, I'm going to leave the link in the description of him talking about his ordeal. Now, in the video, he was talking about his ordeal. He was talking about how he was talking about the guy shot him in the back and left him for dead. And he said all he can remember was he had to be still and play dead because he didn't want the guy to come back and finish the job. And now he said he upped his security and things like that. And he said his mother, since he's been doing this kind of thing, exposing people, his mother's house got shot up and things like that. And he said they actually put a warrant out for the guy and they're looking for him. I don't know if they caught the guy yet, but this is according to what he said the other day in his video. So, but he says something interesting in the video. Now, I'm paraphrasing, but he did say this, so I'm not taking his words out of context. He said that, you know, exposing men, down low men is his calling. This is what he's called to do in life, to protect women. And he said that despite him getting shot, he's still going to continue to expose men. And he said he got a lot of video footage that he can put out in his Facebook group. Now, he runs a independent Facebook group from his Facebook page. Now, you have to pay to get in that Facebook group. And I guess a lot of women, you know, support him and they pay to get in that group. You know, you pay a fee and he lets you join the group and you see who he exposed or whatever. He said he's going to continue to do it. Now, if anybody, now I started reading all the comments from that video. People are encouraging him. And this one person said that, I know they mad that you still alive. Very disturbing. It's very disturbing. I'm going to tell you why. My advice to Markeith Rivers is to not keep doing what you're doing. That was a warning shot, literally. And I'm not trying to be funny. No pun intended. That was a warning. Okay, the next time, you're not going to be so lucky. The next time, you're not going to be so lucky. I understand what you're doing. You're trying to help women out. You're trying to expose these guys. You're trying to expose these guys, and, you know, you think you're doing a great job for women, you know, so these women, you know, can know if they have a guy on the down low or not. That's your mission in life. I get it. I get that's your mission. Make no mistakes about it. But you've been shot. You know, if that's something that doesn't stop you, then I don't know what to tell you. You know, you said your mother's house got shot up. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? I know you probably get money from it, but at the end of the day, is it really worth it? And here's the thing. Let me put you up on some more game. He said that, you know, he's usually careful about these kind of things. You don't know the psyche of a stranger that you meet for the first time. You don't know their psyche without getting to know them first. And the thing is, you know, let's say if you set up another encounter, how do you know that person don't know a person that could set you up the next time? So while you in that hotel room, they'll put two in you and make sure that you're not breathing no more. You got to be careful. You're walking a very tight line here, tight rope. You're walking a very tight rope and you're gambling with your life. And I'm surprised that your supporters are encouraging it. And I think sometimes people just don't really care because they're not really close to you, so they don't really care if you die or not. I'm just telling you about the game of life. People out here don't play when it comes to their life and their reputation. They will kill you over it. Trust me. They will kill you over it. And so that's all I got to say about Markeith Rivers. It's very disturbing. Yeah, he got shot. You know, I don't wish nobody to get shot. Even though I said that this guy is gambling with his life. I said somebody is going to touch him. I don't know this guy from a can of paint. But I just know how people operate out here. Very serious situation. And if people know him, or if you're a family member of him, you need to encourage him to stop. Because I've seen people get set up in the past, you know, over stuff like this. I've read about it. And then he said in the video that he didn't think, this ran across his mind, but he didn't think somebody would shoot him. See, he doesn't have experience with life. You never walk around thinking that you can't get touched. You never walk around. You always got to respect your terrain, and you always got to respect people. And you got to respect people's boundaries out here. Because he been doing this for a long time. He like, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. These old pussy ass people, they ain't gonna do nothing to me. No, fam. No. You never never underestimate anyone, and you never judge a book by its cover. Ever. There's killers walking out here with business suits on. Serial killers. And they go under the radar. Why? Because people don't judge them. I don't put nothing past anyone in life. Nobody. And I respect everybody. Like I respect everybody's space. You know, I watch how I talk to people because you don't know who you're dealing with. You know what I mean? And when he said that he didn't think something like this was going to happen to him, that's why he got shot. He was getting reckless. He probably thought they was in a location, this guy ain't gonna... No, people will try you out here. And I'm not saying this to talk shit. I'm saying this to hopefully maybe he'll listen to it and this will get through his damn brain. Because the next time, yeah, he's recovering now. The next time, he's not going to recover. He's going to be in the ground. I mean, we all got to go to the ground one day, right? But he's gonna speed that process up. He's not going to have a full life. So that's my advice for Markeith Rivers, man. You got to be careful with these people out here, man. You got some real life. You know how people say they're savages? No, there's people out here. They don't have to say they savages. They're just savages. They will just kill you for no reason. They will just kill you off GP. You don't know what GP is? Look it up. But anyway, that's all I got to say about Markeith Rivers. He's walking a very tight rope. But I understand why he's doing it. He feel like he's doing a service for women out there, exposing people on a down low. But however, 2017 he'll get touched. I'm telling you, I know this off experience by just this living life. He need to be careful. He got away with it this time, but I know people out here are just crazy. So I don't want to wish death on nobody, but he needs to be 100% careful. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to say, man, you can't the point of the matter is you can't underestimate people out here. But anyway, he has a right to do what he want to do. So he want to keep exposing people. That's fine. It's his life. You feel me? But I feel as though maybe I could give some kind of advice to maybe change somebody around. That's all. I don't make these videos to be making. I like to bring a message to it as well. So anyway, hope everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace. Oh, and by the way, if you enjoy my content, please share with your family and friends. And also, please don't forget to subscribe and also hit the bell next to the subscription button so you'll get updated each time I bring out new content. All right, guys, until next time, be safe out here. 1.